The lunar eclipse on March the 3rd opens up a profound portal for emotional release and deep inner healing. And it's even more powerful because it also lands on March the 3rd. So we're also tapping into the 3-3 energy as well. So a lot has been coming to the surface since the eclipse portal opened on February the 17th, which also was the beginning of the year of the horse. So there's been a lot that has been accelerating throughout this eclipse gateway, which is now also closing with the lunar eclipse on the 3rd. But this lunar eclipse really brings that opportunity for us to let go and release all the stuff that has been coming to the surface. So the key essence here is really about liberation, that emotional liberation, letting go of all the old stories, the old beliefs, all of the emotional weight that we have been carrying for far too long. That's what we can release with this lunar eclipse. So it's like a fresh start. Like you can hit the reset button with this lunar eclipse and just hand over all the stuff that has been weighing on you for far too long. Just hand it over, release it, let it dissolve into nothingness where it came from throughout this lunar eclipse portal. Now, in this video, I want to share with you a brief overview of what to expect, what to watch out for, and also share with you a powerful energy calibration, light language activation to really calibrate you to this emotional release, to assist you in letting go, releasing, and really setting yourself free from all the stuff that has been weighing you, that has been holding you back. Because as we're moving forward, we're really meant to leave the old behind. For one, we are now in a brand new 9-year cycle, and also the energy of the horse, which is all about fast pace, is about moving forward. It's about taking action. So if there are things that have been holding you back, that's been weighing on you, any of those emotional imprints and attachments and doubts and fears and all that stuff, that is holding you back, that is slowing you down. And the energy of the horse of this year is anything but slow. No, it's about moving forward. It's about taking action. It's about moving with the speed of light. And if you have stuff that is holding you back, the lunar eclipse will help you really shed that, let that go. So with this activation, this energy calibration, you can really hand over all the stuff that you're not ready to release. So let's start out with just a brief overview so we can move into the activation so you can really shed the stuff that is now ready to be released. So the first thing that I want you to know is that, as we're talking about liberation now, this is not just your own stuff, but it's also liberating yourself from any ancestral imprints, the karmic attachments and karmic imprints that you're still dealing with, the lingering effects from past lives as well. So you can release all of that, not just from this lifetime, but also from past lives as well. And like I said, also the ancestral attachments as well. So this liberation really goes very deep. And we can hand all that stuff over to this lunar eclipse. You are also able to dissolve any soul contracts, any karmic cords that are not ready to come to the completion as well. Really cutting the cords to all of the stuff outside of you that is no longer serving you, that's really holding you back. Now, this could also mean that you're actually severing ties with people in your life. Now, this doesn't need to be a bad thing either, because this could actually be to your highest and greatest good and theirs as well. So just be aware of that. Even situations can come to conclusion. Any emotional attachments that you had to situations, circumstances, people, all of that can dissolve as well. And here, the key thing that I want you to know is about as the emotions are coming to the surface, because they will, and perhaps they already have, leading up to the lunar eclipse. And within this 2-week window between the solar eclipse to the lunar eclipse, here it's about being gentle. It's about acknowledging what wants to come to the surface without censoring yourself, without judging, without trying to figure out, well, what does this mean? Why is this coming up? But just acknowledging, okay, I'm feeling this. This is what's coming up. Okay, I acknowledge that. Is there anything I'm meant to learn from this? Is there anything that I'm meant to take from this? And then you take that, but then you release all the negative charge around it. Sometimes it's also important to feel the feeling without being attached to the story or without actually going into the story, but just feeling the feeling. If, for example, anger was a feeling because something happened, it's not about the what happened, but it's about just feeling the feeling of anger, just to give it the outlet to be released, to release the steam, so to speak, and then release it, let it go. Decide, okay, I now let that go. I now leave that behind because I do not want to carry that anger with me as I move forward. Like I mentioned, this year, is going to be fast paced. So you want to not be held back by all the stuff that is actually not serving you anymore. Now, certain dreams or memories, or even the ghosts from the past or people from your past, may resurface as well. Whether it is like actually people showing up again, or perhaps just you thinking about these things, these memories, these dreams, these people or whatnot. It may come up too, because that also, perhaps there's something there, some emotional weight, some emotional attachment that also is asking to be released, to be dissolved. So just be aware of that. Pay attention to what dreams are coming up, what memories are coming up, what people are resurfacing in your life, whether, like I said, actually, or just, you thinking about them. There is something there that is asking to be acknowledged and also then released. Now, with this lunar eclipse, you may also then receive some guidance, because as you're shedding all that weight, you're opening yourself up to newness to come in. Right? So think of it like that. You have a glass that is full of water and you're dumping something out. That's you releasing the emotional charge. Then you have more room to fill it up again, right? Fill it up with something good. Maybe you put some juice in it, right? So that's kind of what's happening now. The lunar eclipse is helping you release all the stuff that's not serving you, which makes room for new energy, new frequencies, new ideas, new downloads, new opportunities, all the newness, all the good things to flow in. But we first need to basically clean house in order to be open and receptive for the new energies to come in. Now, one thing I do want to also mention is that emotions could be running high, because like I said, this is all about the emotional release, letting go, emotional liberation. So just be aware that if emotions are running high for you or even the people in your life, just take the high road. Just be consciously aware of that. Okay, stuff is coming up for me. So here, perhaps take some more time out to yourself. Be by yourself. Stay away from people. Or if you are around people, just let them know, hey, just want to let you know I'm feeling a little triggered today. So if I'm saying anything or whatnot, don't take it too hard. But also, if they are then responding in a not so good way, just also be aware of that stuff is most likely coming up for them too. So if they're not really sure how to handle it, you can guide them, or you can just, be gentle with them as well, be more understanding. But just know that the emotions could be running high around the lunar eclipse, but just know this is a beautiful healing cycle that we're now completing, that so we can then move forward. So just be aware of that. Okay, so that was it of what I wanted to share with you about the lunar eclipse. Now here also, I do want to mention something in addition that could help you really move forward on this path with more alignment, with more ease, and also grace. And that's my free school community, The Sacred Path of Light. I just recently released the journey of walking the sacred path of light. It's a powerful 8-module course, all for free, that you can access to really help you move from awakening to healing to embodiment, and also living a life of greater impact, fulfillment, and sovereignty. So if that is of interest to you, I want to invite you to perhaps come join us inside the Sacred Path of Light. Check it out and see if it resonates with you, if it assists you on your path forward. It is my intention to assist awakening souls just like you to really move from awakening to impact, to living a more aligned and sovereign life in alignment with who you are. So link is in the description below. I would be honored if you were to join me and everyone else in this exciting journey of walking the sacred path of light. So that was it. Now let's move into the activation. If you would like to receive this energetic calibration activation, then please join me here by placing both feet on the ground. Get grounded, get present, get centered. Take a deep breath in, breathe in light and love, and when you breathe out, drop into your heart and just close your eyes. Allow yourself to open yourself up to releasing all that is not ready to be released, but also integrating that what is to your highest and greatest good as you calibrate yourself to the essence of the lunar eclipse, the 3-3 energy, as it supports this release, as it supports and amplifies what this lunar eclipse brings or has to offer. Now you may also call upon your soul, your team of guides, your higher self if you so wish, as I too now call upon my team of guides, the highest, best, most loving angelic guides, galactic guides, dragon guides, and light beings that can best support us now. Please step forward and connect with us. Surround us with your beautiful, powerful presence and uplift us so we can open ourselves up to receiving that what is to our highest and greatest good. Help us feel safe to also release that what is not ready to be released. Help us feel supported as we surrender to this process, to this calibration. And we ask for assistance and please helping us release all emotional imprints, patterns, and burdens of the past that are now ready to be released. And please do so across all time, space, reality, lifetimes, and dimensions. And please also dissolve any attachments, any cords, and energetic imprints and energetic residue from past relationships, current relationships, any old identities of ours, or any roles where we over-identified with pain, caretaking, or suppression. Please clear any ancestral and karmic patterns of hiding, sacrificing, or over-responsibility, and instead open our heart to deeper softness, self-compassion, and ease. And please download the codexes of emotional freedom, of healing, of graceful letting go, so we can free ourselves from all that no longer serves us, purifying our being of all that has been imprinted within us, that we have been holding on to, dissolving all that into nothingness where it came from. And please recalibrate our emotional body to the resonance of clarity, sovereignty, and authentic connection. So we are no longer bound by the stories of the past, but open to the new narrative of our soul. And please anchor this liberated state in our field, in our being, so we can step into the coming month lighter, clear, and more available and more aligned for the miracles that are awaiting us. And so it is. Nakaiku ustea kuta ella nanere eturastere lakata alakata ustere eturakai kustere nanere eturastere elanra ata. Now open yourself up to letting the emotions come to the surface. Perhaps you've already been aware of what has been coming up for you within the eclipse gateway, or perhaps there are things that are still hidden from your awareness. We now assist you in bringing all that is now ready to be released, all that is now ready to be to become acknowledged, come to the surface. And we invite you to not judge, to not reject, to not resist, but to really open yourself up to allowing all these emotions, all these imprints, all these karmic attachments, these ancestral imprints, all of that to come to the surface, to be released, to be dissolved into nothingness where it came from. We do so to assist you across all time, space, reality, lifetimes, and dimensions. Nastara alle e ula anara anara e watere e la adu rastere e kura e kuru ste anna e kuste e unra kata anara kata alle kata ulla kata. Allow yourself to let go of the pain, the disappointments, the agony, the overwhelm, the challenges, the fears, the doubts, the imprints that you have gained from the experience, the people, the situations, circumstances, all of that. Let it come to the let it come to the forefront, let it come to the surface, and allow yourself to just let it go. Let it dissolve. It's no longer serving you. It's been weighing you down. Just let it all go. Open yourself up to receiving any important messages and lessons and gifts that these situations, these emotions, the emotional baggage you've been carrying that it holds for you. Allow yourself to just simply become aware, acknowledge it, thank it for its message, its lesson, its gift to you, but then release all else. Now we also wish to assist you in cleansing and clearing your timeline, past, present, future, of any of these imprints, these emotional imprints that have been infused within your timeline, dissolving all that across all time, space, reality, lifetimes, and dimensions as well, into nothingness where it all came from. Now let's do this final purge to release all else that is not ready to come to the forefront, that is not ready to be released. Now we wish to flood your entire being, your entire essence, your energy centers, your mind, your heart, your being, with high frequency codexes of healing, of liberation, of freedom, of ease, of lightness, of softness. Feel these codexes entering your being, entering your essence, and bringing that deep sense of sovereignty, of ease, of liberation. Perhaps you may feel yourself softening in the chair you're sitting in or the surface you're lying on. Softening your gaze, softening your body, your muscles, any tension you may have held on to. Feel it releasing, feel it dissolving. Ik arkta alekt urananre eturastre elane uka ik ulane eastera nak urracht aik ustre lak annaka ahikustere et ale tur dakta nak alekte elukra anaikusta aha ik urracht aha. Feel yourself relaxing, feel yourself opening yourself up. Allow this next phase of evolution to come into your awareness, because the more you open up, the more you soften, the more you release, the more of your next path can unfold, can be made known to you. Look ur kata kata anra kata ella kata anre kata look ur kata kata anna kata kata ella kata alera ate. Now I wish to assist you in recalibrating your being, your energetic nervous system, your essence, your energetic field, to the sense of calmness, sovereignty, ease, clarity, and bliss. Ik urrachtan rakata ella. Ik uran rakata na anea ka ustere ella. Ale urste enustere ella narekete alekt urrakata. Nastera eyes turushta. Breathe that in and let that settle into your being as you've received this energetic calibration for this lunar eclipse. The 3-3 energy you've received that was to your highest and greatest good, at the same time as you released the old, the heavy energies, the interferences. Breathe that in and let that settle into your being. Let it settle, let it integrate, and choose from this point forward. You will release and let go of the weight that you have been carrying for far too long. Because the more you do, the more openness you bring into your life, your experience, your essence. Blessed be, beloved, blessed be. Now you may take a deep breath in, breathe in light and love, and let it settle. And whenever you're ready, you can open up your eyes again, come back into here now, and join me for the rest of the video. And welcome back. I hope you feel more liberated now, a little easier, a little lighter, more at ease perhaps. Now, you want to let this activation settle for a little bit, but then I want to invite you to perhaps contemplate what else is there that is now ready to be released? What have you been holding on to? What were the key themes that you have been moving through during this eclipse gateway? Were there certain emotions that kept coming up? Was there maybe some doubt that kept resurfacing? Tune into that and then check in with yourself. How intense does this still feel? If you feel like neutral about something, okay, cool, then you have let that go. But if there's still any kind of activated kind of energy there where it feels a little uneasy, then perhaps set the intention again to release it, to let it go. Now you can re-listen to this activation again if you feel called to do so, but then just choose to let that go. And even anything else that is coming to the surface, allow yourself to just let it go. Release it. Let it dissolve into nothingness where it came from. Because the more you do, the lighter you will feel, because we have carried so much stuff with us from past lives, ancestral, karmic, soul contracts, this lifetime. There's been so much that we have been carrying with us, and we did so unknowingly and unconsciously. We weren't consciously aware that, hey, I picked this up, I made this mine, I claimed this to be mine, and I carried it with me all this time. You didn't choose a lot of those things. And a lot of the things actually happen on an unconscious level, where you've taken on stuff that wasn't even yours to carry in the first place, or that you have held on to for far too long because it served you, or you thought it served you in some kind of way. Now it's really the opportunity to let all that go, to become aware without judgment, simply become aware and then release it, let it go. Consciously choose, I'm done with this now. I don't want to feel this way no more. I don't want to experience this no more. I'm done. And then let it go. So that was that for the activation. I really hope you enjoyed this, that you really were able to release a lot that was weighing on you. And if you enjoyed this activation, perhaps hit the like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know, how are you feeling now? Are you feeling more liberated? I would love to know. But I also want to invite you, consider joining me inside my free community to receive even more support, to receive more activations, recalibration, teachings, guidance, support, and also the sense of being in a community. My goal with the community is really to give you a sense of coming home, to be surrounded by like-minded souls where you can share, where you can open up, where you can really be fully you, and you're being celebrated for doing so. So link is in the description below if you would like to check it out. I would definitely be honored to have you. But also, definitely be sure to check out these two videos here. One is a nervous system regulation activation, and another one is about activating your light body. Two powerful activation that can assist you even further on this path that you're on right now. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video, also hopefully inside my community. Until then, have a wonderful day and namaste.